Hey, and welcome! Everything I tell is real. It's my life. This is a challenge for me because I am opening up about my own experiences. I hope my stories can be helpful to someone. Enjoy!
Hey there! Welcome back to another chapter of my crazy life stories. I'm thrilled you're tuning in. As I promised in my last video, today I'm diving into the spicy details of my third date with Emma. A moment that still sends shivers down my spine. If you're jumping into my journey with this video, do yourself a favor and check out the earlier ones. They'll give you the full scoop on who I am and how I ended up in this whirlwind of passion and adventure. So, picture this. After our first unforgettable night together, Emma and I realized we were a match made in, well, let's call it paradise. We clicked on every level, shared passions, electric chemistry in the bedroom, and conversations that flowed effortlessly. Neither of us was chasing anything serious, which made everything so much simpler. No strings, no stress, just pure, unfiltered fun. I could revel in the freedom of being a single guy, savoring every moment without worrying about feelings getting in the way. Time passed, but life kept us apart more than we'd hoped. Living in different cities didn't help. Still, Emma had a way of keeping the fire alive. She'd send me these scorching selfies, bold, teasing, and just enough to drive me wild. Each photo was like a spark, fueling my anticipation for our next meeting. One evening, Emma texted me, her words dripping with desire. She wanted me, badly, but she was with her kid that night, so meeting up wasn't an option. Usually, her parents or husband would watch her child, but not this time. Instead, she told me to wait until her little one was asleep. "I've got a surprise for you," she teased. My imagination ran wild, and let me tell you, I wasn't disappointed. Later that night, my phone lit up with a flirty, seductive text that set my heart racing. The conversation escalated quickly, each message more daring than the last, until we were both caught in a whirlwind of anticipation. Then came the video call. When I answered, there she was, completely bare, her eyes sparkling with mischief. In the dim glow of her room, she moved with slow, deliberate grace, showing me exactly how she was indulging herself. Her soft gasps, the way her breath quickened, it was intoxicating. I was glued to the screen, lost in the moment. Even though we were miles apart, that virtual night was nothing short of explosive. Days turned into weeks, and our texts kept the spark alive. Then, out of the blue, Emma dropped a bombshell. "I'm coming to your place during the day," she said. "Let's make a whole day of it, just you and me." My jaw hit the floor. A whole day of fun with Emma? Sign me up. Working from home made it easy to clear my schedule, and we set a time for her arrival. I'll admit, as the day approached, I was buzzing with nervous excitement. I couldn't quite pinpoint why. Maybe it was the thrill of what was to come. Then, inspiration struck. I decided to turn one of my wildest fantasies into reality. I texted Emma with a plan. "When you get here, the door will be unlocked. Don't knock, just come in, slip into the second room and get undressed. I'll be waiting for you in bed." Her reply was instant. "Oh, you're on." My heart pounded as I set the stage, making sure everything was perfect. The anticipation was almost unbearable. When I heard the front door creak open, my pulse skyrocketed. Soft footsteps echoed through the house, each one sending a jolt of excitement through me. I lay in bed, barely breathing, waiting for her to appear. Then the bedroom door swung open and there she was. Emma, standing in the doorway, wearing the most jaw-dropping lingerie I'd ever seen. It was this daring, open-crotch design. Yep, the kind that's strategically accessible if you catch my drift. I didn't even know the proper name for it, but who cares? She looked like a vision, her confidence radiating as she sauntered toward the bed. With a playful smirk, she slid the covers off me, and what followed was straight out of a movie. It was passionate, intense, and unlike anything I'd ever experienced. This gorgeous, mysterious woman, barely a stranger yet so familiar, had walked into my bedroom to make my wildest dreams come true. We spent the entire day lost in each other, every moment electric and unforgettable. By the afternoon, she had to head home, leaving me in a blissful daze. But here's the thing. After that incredible day, our communications started to fade. It wasn't dramatic or forced. It just felt like we'd explored everything we wanted to. The fire that once burned so brightly began to cool, naturally and mutually. A few days later, Emma sent me a cheeky text. "Congrats, you're not a dad. My period started." We hadn't used protection, and let's just say I'd opted for a strategic finish to keep things safe. Her message made me laugh, and it was a lighthearted way to cap off our adventure. Eventually, our chats fizzled out completely. Months later, I ran into Emma by chance at a club in my city. I'd gone out alone, hoping to meet someone new for a night of fun. There she was, looking as stunning as ever. We spent hours talking and dancing, reminiscing about our wild times. But as the night wound down, there was no spark left to reignite. Neither of us felt that pull anymore. We said our goodbyes and went our separate ways, no hard feelings, just a natural end to our steamy chapter. And that, my friends, was the end of my fling with Emma. But was it the end of my dating adventures? Not a chance. Up next was Alice, another married woman, this time with 2 kids. It seems like my love life only gets more complicated with each date. How did I meet Alice, and what wild escapades did we share? That's a story for the next video. If you loved this one, hit that follow button and stay tuned for more of my life's roller coaster ride. Thanks for listening.